Howdy, howdy, people. Turn some lights on. Get a couple of things together. I've got well, I don't know. Pay attention to the description. It's what's left of Enterprise that my dog took outside. I got this one cleaned up pretty good. Surprisingly, the actual saucer section, aside from a lot of dirt, and the fact that it doesn't, the soundboard doesn't seem to work in it anymore. But it could be coincidence. Maybe the battery gave out. Maybe the switch broke. I don't know. But we'll check it out later. I'm not going to worry with that. I mean, you see the condition of this thing. We'll worry about it. How they managed to do this, I don't know. But I guess we will do what we can to find out. Oh, I see how they did it. They did it. Okay, so even if I manage to get this thing completely fixed and working, it's never going to be exactly right, as the body is busted. I don't know what you can see, but the body is busted here, where it's got a tooth mark in it. This, I actually have it pushed open, so I can get a hold of this little circuit board a little bit better. Screwdriver. But this whole back end, which I still don't understand that either, is busted. Broke open. So, about the best I can think to do. I've got to get this circuit board out of here, or I can't work on any of it while I determine what everything is. So it seems to be wow. Seems to be really broken. That's what it seems to be. Can't get it all the way out because of the wires going so many different directions. So, in this instance, first thing I'm going to do is take these little guys off of here. So I can actually get the circuit board out where I can see it. And maybe even work on it. Well, maybe. It's rather amazing the amount of damage that they can do. And it wasn't like a long time period area. I noticed it not sitting there, and I went out, looked around. I didn't see it anywhere. I went outside to go gripe at my dog because I knew she knocked it off. And she had it out in the yard. And where I found it, I'm kind of almost thinking she tried to bury it. I don't know for sure. It was in a big, giant hole that she had dug. There's no way. Seems to be, I have the wires over here. I don't know if y'all are familiar with all these little starship things. And the wires over here that I just cut off, that's going to go to this nacelle. This nacelle has wires here. This is Enterprise D. It's from a specific episode, All Good Things. The only one that's ever had a third nacelle on it. And luckily those wires are still intact. I'm not quite sure what to do here. The frame itself is kind of twisted. There. I don't know if I can straighten it up. I'll go to this circuit board, in which should be mounted, but it's not mounted anymore. So I don't know if we'll manage that or not. Room inside there. The hardest one being the top one has got to actually feed through the body. So we'll see how that goes. And as far as extension distance, I'm going to give myself several inches here. Then I can cut them off if I don't need them. I'm not able to figure out what to do with my train layout at the moment. I was excited to get to move it into a new room. I got more space in there. Well, all that was nice. That puts it about 20 foot away from my computer, which obviously anybody that out there that does this knows. And it's also where my USB plugs are for my cameras. So I can't really figure out exactly how I'm going to run my cameras in there. I can't get a 20-foot jumper to jump straight across my kitchen floor. Nope, just three. I thought that was the other one, but I don't see it. So that was my introduction to the Enterprise D that my dog destroyed. Enterprise D down. And it's a little bit bigger project than I'm used to, so I'm going to have to work on it, kind of on the side between other things I'm doing. If you have anything that you can think of that might be helpful or ideas, you just post them in the comments for me, and I will be more than happy to look into whatever you come up with. Anyway, thanks. See y'all later.